Welcome to SSPTV Community News. I'm Lisa Sugart. Today we are here in the borough of Beaver Meadows in front of a new rec center for the 800 residents who live in this community. It is called the Memorial Park Pavilion, and it's been several years in the making, but the residents and the officials are ready to use it very soon. This new rec center made possible by grants from the state of Pennsylvania. One of the people who got those grants for the borough of Beaver Meadows is State Senator David Argel, who represents the 29th Senatorial District. Senator Argel, why was this project so important to you?
I talk a lot about breathing new life into old towns. It's important in a community as large as Hazleton. It's important, maybe even more important in a small town like Beaver Meadows. And so working with Representative Heffley, this latest grant, I think $150,000, I believe this facility is going to get a lot of use. This is going to be a very busy place.
State Representative Doyle Heffley from the 122nd Legislative District, one of the lawmakers who helped make this project possible. What's your reaction being here today?
It's wonderful to see this project getting completed. It started as a project to enhance the park and the concerts in the park as a venue to put bathrooms in, and it really turned out to be a whole community center. And it's really going to, I think it's going to be put to good use here in the community. And these centers are really important, whether it be the senior centers, events for birthday parties and community events, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. It's a sense for some people to gather here. So it definitely it's nice to see when those dollars come back from the state that they're put to good use in a project like this.
I'm now joined by Mike Barron, who is the council president for the borough of Beaver Meadows. Mike, I guess congratulations, because this has been a long time coming.
Yes, this has been a long project for the borough, and I'm very excited for it for the town. We have a rec board that's really involved, and the citizens are very close, so this is going to be a big plus for all the events in this town. We have a lot of new people moving in town. We're hoping this brings them also into the family fold too. So I look at it as a really good plus for the town.
I'm now pleased to be joined by Jennifer Barnasevich, who is with the Beaver Meadows Citizens for Recreation. You're smiling ear to ear because I know that this is important to you.
Very much so. We've been waiting for this building for quite a long time, and we are so close to opening it. So we're really excited to be here today.
Now, I know you said one gentleman was not here who you wished would be here, and you also wanted to thank families who made this possible. So tell us all about that.
Yeah, so the really special thanks to the Kamishak family and the Kostick family for helping. They've all been integral parts of helping get the property and get this building, to completion, and then also the Beaver Meadows Citizens for Recreation would be lost without Tom Terneski. So he has worked tirelessly for this building, and it's been his baby, and it's a beautiful building. He's been here step by step with it. So without him, we would not have this.
So it wasn't going to be this building at first. So how did this all come about? It started out as just a need for restrooms when you had events.
Right. So we actually just wanted to have restrooms up by the playground, and then that wasn't feasible, and then we thought we would just have like a little pavilion or a pole building, and then it just kept morphing, and I think we kind of felt go big or go home.
What will be now different with this building? What will be happening here?
Well, for one thing, we will be able to house all of our supplies for the Citizens for Recreation in one place. Up until now, it's been at the church, at the borough building, at people's houses, so everything will be able to be centrally located here. So that's really big for us, and just being able to have a home base for our events, the concerts in the park. Instead of selling food off of my front lawn, we'll be selling it out of our building here, and we'll have freezers, refrigeration, so it's just going to be much easier for all of us.
What other type of uses do you foresee for this building?
A whole lot of different things that we can do. I mean, first off, for the Citizens for Recreation, we'll be able to utilize it throughout our events, like Christmas in the Park. We'll have somewhere warm where people can come inside. Pretty much our organization has been dormant from January to May because we don't have an indoor facility, but now we can have events throughout the whole year. I'm just seminars, guest speakers, things for senior citizens, for kids, and then also it'll be a place where people can rent it for birthday parties, anniversary parties, all kinds of things like that as well. So I just think it's going to serve the community 365 days a year.
BJ Kreider is the Vice President of Beaver Meadows Borough Council. How excited are you about this project almost nearing completion?
I can't wait, to be honest with you. It's going to be a huge asset to the community. From what it started out as 8 years ago to what it is now is just incredible. We can't thank the community enough. We've had our recreation department is just incredible. Thanks to Jen Barnasevich and Tom Chernesky. Tom has been a huge advocate to try and help get all the funding. He's kept everything in line with construction. He's worked great with Mike Serra from Alfred Benish Engineers, who did help with the engineering. He worked with the private donors, with the Kamishok family, the Kostick family. We'd like to thank them very much for all their help and support. It's just, it's been an incredible journey. And
What was the final price tag when all's said and done?
so we're probably a touch over 500,000 with everything, and it might be a little bit more than that when we're all said and done, but we're at least at $500,000.
But none of that money from the borough or the taxpayers.
That's correct. Everything was from grants, and we had some from private donors. And we couldn't, honestly, we couldn't have done a lot of it without the private donors and especially the grants. So we'd like to thank our state reps and our senators and that for going to bat for us and making sure that we got the funding we needed, and we're almost there.
And the area behind here, that's going to be like a little kitchen area right here?
Yeah, that'll be like a kitchenette, so we'll have a refrigerator, sink. There'll be outlets along the wall, counter space for, crock pots if we need or anything like that. So
you hope there's a lot of life in this building once it opens?
no, there's going to be a lot of life in this building. There will be. There's some addition, like small decorating stuff that is going to be done. Tom and Butchie Barnasevich, they redid a cabinet from the VFW, and it has all the military patches and stuff, and that'll be displayed in the hallway. And there's some other things that the Recreation Committee has in mind for there. So that'll add some flair to it, and it's just, once it gets going, it's going to be a beautiful building and a beautiful community.